I was gonna help you, bro. It was gonna be all good. Now you're dead, and you're never coming back. Just like all these other guys that I mercilessly slaughtered, that I probably shouldn't have. But I made my choice. I made my choice. Sometimes you just have to live with the consequences of your actions. They didn't want me to kill them. They wouldn't have made it so damn fun. Oh, I want that. I need to get up there, though. Kill this one. Oh, good news, they didn't respawn. You know, if I kill this one, all I gotta do is kill this one guy. And then it's just small dudes. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. And now it's just small dudes. Hey, you're supposed to be tending the fields, not throwing things. Peasant. Oh, that was all of them. That wasn't even bad. That wasn't even bad. Can I get up on this left side? Looks like maybe. Maybe not. I don't think so. All right, we have some side things we can do now. So let's go here, rest. I don't even have to rest, I just have to... let's go back to here. Was it Mibu Village? Or was it Hidden Fort? No, I think it was Mibu Village. Let's go get those treasure carp scales. And then at least I don't have to worry about... I don't care about Dragon Spring sake. Okay, so we got the treasure carp scales. So we have 6 now. So... let me go talk to that thing in a jar. I think he sold something I wanted for 7 and something I wanted for 5. So I want to find out what is what. Yo, bro. Oh yeah, he's got this. And then a mask. Oh, I wonder if I should get this. It's only 2. It's for burn. Does anybody do like serious burn that I need this? You know what? I'm gonna grab it just in case. I know it's gonna lock me out from both of these, but I should definitely grab it. Alright, so that's done.
I'm glad you've come.
Nice. And let's give her some of this.
I brought sake.
Oh my, that is generous of you. I accept. Delicious. As a doctor, I do have other uses for sake beyond just drinking.
For purification?
Yes. It can also help with those with a low tolerance for pain. But when I was a child, I couldn't stand the smell of it.
You've been doing medical work ever since you were a child?
Yes. I wanted to be of use to my mentor, Master Dogen. I used to compete with my fellow disciples to treat patients. In those days, arrow and sword wounds were frightfully common.
I see. What's wrong?
It's nothing. Sometimes, shinobi would come for treatment as well. There was once a rather difficult patient.
Difficult in what way?
Well, he said very little. I didn't know where he was hurt or how much pain he was in. I had no information to go on. It was maddening.
I see.
None of this sounds familiar to you?
What?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Alright. Oh, I can give her another one.
Here.
Oh, this is... this is monkey booze.
Something wrong?
Well, let me try it. Oh, it burns so bad.
She kept drinking
Let's
it.
see. Yes, monkeys. I seem to have a strong connection with monkeys.
The
You
fuck does
do?
that mean?
Yes, I was rescued by a monkey after all. You don't believe me, do you? When I was young, I stood alone in the aftermath of a battlefield. I was alone and staring, dumbfounded. I could do nothing, neither cry nor even get angry. Complete shock. And then there was a monkey eating a rice ball.
A monkey. Maybe an ape.
Maybe. Either way, he made it look so delicious. I remember being angry at that, but then he gave me the rice ball. It tasted so good.
What a kind monkey.
Yes, he was a very kind monkey.
And there's your lore on Lady Emma.
Master, it look your... Please. Goodbye.
What else we got here?
I must ascertain the secret to the aroma of the fountainhead, so that we may reach the divine realm. I will tell you what I've found so far.
You found nothing. See nothing.
Ah, did you note?
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like sakura flowers, but slightly different.
That's what I just said.
What is it, Wolf?
That scent. It reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so. But I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
I'm not going back to the castle. Isn't that where I got the Sakura droplet? Pretty sure I got what I needed from there. Alright, let's go back to Mibu. Where the fuck is that? The water mill. And continue our search in this direction, since this is kind of the path I've decided to set us in. I had some choices, and this is the choice I made. Right? So did all those little fucks come back? Or are they dead? No, they came back. Okay, them's the roosters. I think I went that way. I want to go in the water here, though. We just want to see if there's anything. Oh, hello. What we got? Well, it's gonna get all wet when we open it. Divine grass. That kind of sucks. The problem with divine grass is nice. It's a good item. The problem is that it's finite. You know. Anything that's finite is not that good of a find. I'm just gonna get led up here, aren't I? I feel like I'm just gonna get led up here. So let's follow the path. Oh, things are coming for me. They can't even get me. Oops. All right. Let's follow the path. I feel like it's been a minute since we've done anything of substance. This guy's playing a banjo. Yo, what's up, basket banjo lady?
Why are you crying?
Because I'm sad.
That does make
What are you sad
that
about?
tracks.
I don't
That's
know
how we know she's
where
telling the
Lord
truth.
Sakusa is, or what he's doing.
That tracks.
It breaks my heart. If I can't see him, I'd at least like to know. But no matter how many letters I send, he never writes me back. And no one will tell me where he is. Actually, sir, can you tell me? Where is Lord Sakusa?
I don't know.
Oh, you're a liar
Oh,
too.
fuck off now. It's
Why must everyone hide him from me?
No, I was gonna be good to you, girl. Wait, is this one I gotta... Hold on, she might be, No, she's normal. Oh, she fucked me up. She fucked me up! Hey, she just whistled. What does whistling do? She kind of fights like Lady Butterfly. And that was a jump, not a... Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'm coming for you. Don't worry. Oh, she can turn invisible. Kind of makes her hard to hit. Now she fucked me up. She fucked me up! I didn't hide him from you, bro! Maybe he left because you're batshit fucking crazy. What was her name, by the way? Because I want to see if I need to find confetti for her. Or if I can just... I can technically fight her like this. I'm just wondering if Divine Confetti makes her like... Yeah, you need Divine Confetti for her. So I'm just going to leave her alone too. Until I'm able to... Hold on. I'm going to... So we know there's... I'm going to make some notes here. DJD's going to make some notes here on his good old notepad on the mini bosses I have to go back and fight once I have Divine Confetti. Now I know. So there's 4 enemies once I'm able to purchase Divine Confetti. Although it's really expensive. It's like 300 piece. But once I can purchase Divine Confetti, I will go back and... I didn't pretend not to see you! I saw you, bitch! You killed me once! What do you want from me?
How dare you hide Lord Sakusa from me?
I didn't hide him. I love him just like you, babe. You, me, and Sakusa. 3-way, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, dude. Can I just... Maybe... Nope, she just...
Hide him from me.
Okay, maybe I should not be here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her and then I'm going to walk away from her. I'm gonna talk to her and say nothing. That way she can't say I ignored her.
Why are you... What are you...
I don't. If I but no man in action, can you tell? Oh, why?
No! She's still following me? Easy bitch. Alright, shortcut time. I'll beat her ass once I can use divine confetti. Oh. Alright. Alright, so we can bypass her. That's good. Oh, we got these guys again. I think I didn't have much money, because Why are there so many things outside the house there? Yo. Okay, I need to kill Gong Show here, otherwise he will fuck me up. The rest of them I don't care about. The rest of them I will just fight the girl. Or not. Stop. Hello? What? Now I can go in this water. That was it? We're just banging down his door for no reason? Nice.
Hello? Hey, what are you doing?
It feels... Oh, that's good. It's melting inside. But it's not enough. Keep pouring. Pour until it brims. Come forth, my people.
Wait, what are you doing?
Come forth and drink. Drink. Indulge yourselves in the sweet nectar. Come forth as citizens of the palace, one and all. Ah, please accept us as your humble servants. Oh, the cup has run dry, but this won't do. It's too dilute. to dissolve completely, unfit to be citizens of the palace. Oh, waters of the palace, fill our cups once more. Fill them to the brim, to the brim. What did fill?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Ooh. Not sure if that's 3 or 4 now. It's definitely at least 3. It's at least 3. Okay, I can swim up here. Why? I don't know, but I can do it. Nothing here. Well, I usually like to avoid big open areas. Oh no, Corrupted Monk is 100%. Oh, fuck off. Didn't mean to do that. Oh! Okay. Alright, I don't usually do this, but... I think this is who I gotta kill, though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Okay, he just wide slashes? Oh, fuck off. Okay, he just decides that he's gonna ignore me. I dodged that. How long do I get this for? stop that? Shit. I didn't follow up. It wore off already? It wears off very fast. Wears off very fast. Shit. Really? You can't just ignore me. Don't get caught! Sekiro, you fucking idiot. That was a boss? Oh, that was a boss. Alright. Okay, that was the first boss I didn't do first try. I did second try, though. Mibu breathing technique. Dive underwater. Oh. I did not expect that to be a boss. I thought that was just a mini boss. I literally thought it was just a mini boss. Alright, we're stronger now, baby. What is this place? What's this? Shelter stone. Oh, I needed this. Shelter stones such as this are an auspicious omen, sweetly scented for a bridal offering. The palanquin awaits with open arms. So that's probably the end of the line in this direction, right? I'll probably go do something there. Alright, well, let's go see what this is. It's just random. Let's watch it. Gourd seed, please. DJD would like a gourd seed. So we should go give this to the kid, right? To the elf. Alright, I would say we are done in this direction. We might have to come back. We might have to come back for various things at some point. Like, I don't know if there's other stuff I can do with that guy. Maybe once I get some water. But that was cool. How much money do I have? 56. Alright, let's go talk to Kuro. Give him the stone. And then we'll probably go do Gunfort, I guess, because we kind of started doing Gunfort and I stopped. I don't remember why I stopped, but I stopped.
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
The sakura tree behind the castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a sakura tree from the divine realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists. It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to survive. Eventually, the entire tree was lost.
Oh, so it's gone. So who gives a fuck? Why mention that shit to me?
Goodbye.
Stupid Kuro.
I asked Lady Emma about the sakura tree.
You did? What did she say?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Takeru brought it here from the divine realm, but it has withered away and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? We have no information to go on. Let us gather what we can for the aroma first.
As you wish. My lord, I have procured the ingredients for the aroma.
Oh, so that is the stone for the fountainhead incense? What a peculiar shape it is.
Yes. It had been made into some sort of shrine.
So it was just as Lord Takeru wrote.
Yes. There was also an inscription, a sweetly scented bridal offering, written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place was this?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know, I guess.
Sweetly scented. Lord Kuro, that place might be the gateway to the divine realm.
I see. Sweetly scented. Meaning wrapped in the fountainhead incense. That is what it might be referring to. Oh, and actually, I found something. I discovered there's another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's heritage. In other words, my blood.
Get to it, bro.
Your blood, but my lord, you cannot bleed.
Yes, it is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me.
Page's diary, an old diary entry written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword. But incredibly, his wound healed instantly and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomoe said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder?
Now then, we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
As a doctor, she should have much knowledge of the human body. Yes, she may be able to help us.
Alright, let's go talk to Emma.
There is something I'd like to ask.
Yes, what is it?
Can the divine heir be made to bleed?
Why would you seek to do so?
The blood of the divine heir is required
That's what I get off on,
to
bro.
obtain the dragon
questions.
tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, I see. It is true that the divine heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, the means to do so can be found in Sempo Temple.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
Immortal Severance Scrap. Part of the Book of Immortal Severance left behind by Takeru. With mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be in reach. Immortal Severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomoe to assist with the beheading.
This was written by Lord Takeru?
It was. With the mortal blade, you may wound the divine heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to immortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course.
Wolf, did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And what did she say?
That it could be possible with the mortal blade.
I see. So the mortal blade will allow my blood to flow.
As you wish.
I've heard the mortal blade is in Senpo Temple. Will you obtain it for me?
As you wish.
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good work, Wolf.
Don't patronize me, elf.
Your